Lots of new developments are going on with Damage CTRL, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check out the latest on Bo Dallas, Jade Cargill, and more. Starting things off with a mini, but still a pretty significant update regarding Bo Dallas. In the first trailer for Bray Wyatt's upcoming documentary, there were a few shots of Bo Dallas in it, but only quick glimpses of him from behind. Well, in the latest new trailer for the documentary, Bo Dallas is more front and center this time around. Bo Dallas narrates a few lines about his brother Bray Wyatt, while footage airs in the background of Bo walking over to a table that has all of Bray Wyatt's creations on it. The Firefly Funhouse puppets, the lantern, the Fiend mask, several pictures, and the mask that Bo even wore himself, Uncle Howdy's mask. It's the first time that Bo Dallas has been seen on a piece of WWE programming without counting his time as Uncle Howdy in several years. It looks like Bo Dallas will be one of the main speakers in the documentary, and telling by trailer number 2, it looks like we'll also be getting some emotional B-roll footage of Bo Dallas going over each individual creation from Bray Wyatt that's on the table in front of him. Bo Dallas will likely provide lots of insights to the creation of each item, and he'll probably have lots of new information on the character and mask that Bray created for Bo himself, Uncle Howdy. Bo's return to the ring to continue the Bray Wyatt universe and legacy has been a hot debate amongst fans since last summer. Some fans feel that the Bray Wyatt universe should be left untouched without Bray being there to lead everything, while other fans, especially after seeing this new footage of Bo, with both the Fiend mask and the Uncle Howdy mask in front of him, feel like it would be touching to see Bo Dallas return to WWE in a way that would honor his brother's legacy and keep part of this universe going in his memory. And like we spoke about a few weeks back, Bo Dallas's father, Mike Rotunda, even said that it shouldn't be long before Bo is back in the ring. So a lot of fans will be glued to their screens to see how that return from Bo Dallas will unfold. It was another busy and nearly scary week for Damage CTRL. News first broke out this week that Asuka had apparently gone down with a leg injury. She was pulled from recent live events, and fans just instantly thought the worst. Assuming that the women's tag team titles curse was back in full effect, there was no confirmation or official word on that injury for Asuka. But she was on the March 22nd edition of SmackDown and didn't appear to be held back because of that injury. She was still in the ring, took some hits from Bianca Belair, used her mist, and got physical. So that's a very good sign that whatever it is that Asuka was going through clearly didn't keep her out of action for that long. But back within the storyline, Bianca Belair confronts Naomi backstage, questioning Naomi why she put herself on the line for Bayley the week prior on SmackDown. The conversation is eventually interrupted by Bayley herself, and Bianca Belair doesn't hold back. She tells Bayley right to her face that Bayley deserves everything that's happening to her, and how she still doesn't feel bad and how Bayley should deal with this alone. But then Naomi and Bianca have another conversation later on in the night, backstage, where Naomi really stings Bianca and reminds her that she didn't deal with Damage CTRL alone when she was first battling them. And that's a true point by Naomi. In the peak of this Bianca versus Bayley and Damage CTRL feud, Bianca had Alexa Bliss and Asuka by her side the entire time against the faction. So for Bianca Belair to say that Bayley or anyone else should have to deal with Damage CTRL on their own is a tiny bit hypocritical, because even Bianca had lots of help against the faction in 2022. But we get to Naomi versus Io Sky, and Damage CTRL absolutely takes over and dominates the segment. Io Sky completely takes out Bayley backstage before she even makes her entrance for the match with Naomi. Io Sky eventually picked up the win, and Damage CTRL starts jumping Naomi. Bianca Belair comes out to temporarily make the save for a bit until Damage CTRL eventually gains control again because of the numbers advantage. The crowd was chanting for Bayley to make the save for Bianca Belair, but it was already established that Bayley was taken out backstage before the match even started, so that wasn't going to happen. So even though Bayley was unable to make the save for Bianca Belair and Naomi, all three women still bonded in this segment because they all got taken out by Damage CTRL within a few minutes apart from each other. So they all have that in common now, and it looks like Bianca Belair just officially inserted herself into this war against Damage CTRL. And we'll continue to see Bianca Belair eventually put her bad history with Bayley behind them and align with her and Naomi. Another thing fans are wondering about is if Naomi and Bianca's WrestleMania 40 roles will be to simply stand in Bayley's corner for her match with Io Sky, or if Bianca and Naomi could form a tag team themselves and challenge Asuka and Kairi Sane for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. The idea of Bianca and Naomi challenging the Kabuki Warriors for the tag team titles at WrestleMania does sound exciting, because it would be a big moment for both Bianca and Naomi if they win the tag team titles. For Bianca Belair, the WrestleMania Tag Team title win will extend her undefeated streak at WrestleMania to 4 wins and 0 losses. And for Naomi, the win will allow her to have a fresh start and do-over with the Women's Tag Team titles. Remember that back at WrestleMania 38 in 2022, Naomi and Sasha Banks won the Women's Tag Team titles, and it was a big moment for the both of them, because it was Sasha's first victory at WrestleMania, and Naomi's first piece of WWE gold in a handful of years. That tag team title win at WrestleMania 38 was supposed to be the start of a great exciting chapter for Sasha, Naomi, and the women's tag team titles. But as we know, that tag team title win eventually led to Naomi and Sasha walking out of WWE. So for Naomi to be back at the WrestleMania stage and win the tag team titles again would be a nice opportunity for her to make things right and have a fresh start with the title that she technically never lost. So if they do have that match, and if Bianca and Naomi do win, you could see just how much of a deep and meaningful title win that would be for both women. And assuming that Bayley also gets the job done and defeats Io Sky for the women's title at WrestleMania, that would mean that Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca pretty much accomplish their missions of destroying Damage CTRL. Damage CTRL would be walking into WrestleMania 40 with all the gold, but walking out of the event beaten and defeated with no championship gold at all. So Damage CTRL might be crafting their own demise here. Damage CTRL attacked Naomi, Bayley, and Bianca, and that's the only way they're gonna make all 3 of these women come together to take down Damage CTRL harder than ever before. So that's a very important situation to keep an eye on. There's finally a massive update regarding Jade Cargill's WWE status. After weeks of silence and not knowing what's going on with Jade, it was finally revealed on the March 23rd edition of SmackDown that Jade Cargill has officially signed with the SmackDown brand. Jade Cargill will be appearing on the March 29th edition of SmackDown to make her first official appearance as a member of SmackDown. So assuming that Jade Cargill will be coming to the ring for this segment, it looks like this could be the moment where we find out who will be Jade's first feud in WWE. The SmackDown women's division is absolutely loaded, so there's a high chance that someone will come out and spoil Jade Cargill's arrival to SmackDown and kick off a feud with her. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.